2020, yeah, what a year. A year that I'm pretty sure will go down in history as an example of what not to do. And I'm not exaggerating, you got this virus, whose name will not be spoken, being an absolute Chad and catching the whole world by surprise. You got idiots burning down 5G towers for reasons unbeknownst to me. You got this stupid ass race for toilet paper, which spiraled so out of control that the price for a single roll skyrocketed. And worst of all, you have terrible stories of racism and its effect on thousands of black lives. The fact of the matter is, people are pretty dumb, and this year was a huge punch to the gut. But I'm not gonna talk about all that important stuff. I'd rather talk about video games, a lot of which got delayed, but came out a few months later, so whatever. And some of the games that came out include, but definitely not limited to, The Last of Us 2, Terraria Journey's End, Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Helltaker, Completing the Mission, Resident Evil 3. Wait, that game came out in 1999. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 3 Remake. Half-Life Alyx, Final Fantasy VII, Carrion, Ghost of Tsushima, Ori 2, Fall Guys, Cyberpunk, Man-Eater, and Halo Infinite. Ew. Anyway, let's talk about actual games. And there's no other game I feel I need to talk about first more than The Last of Us 2. There was a huge clusterfuck with this game when it first came out. You were either on this side or this side. I'm on the side that loves this game, but it seems the majority hated it. There was so much hate, in fact, that people were literally making compilations of streamers hating the game. And you know what? I agree 100% that there are issues with this game. And not just the false advertising and dumb crap the characters do. The execution of the game is the real issue. Here's an example. You gotta play as this Abby chick for 10 hours of the game. That wouldn't be a problem if it was handled a bit differently. Here's the rundown. They made her kill Joel. Then you chase her for half the game just for her to find you, kill Jesse. Then the days reset and you play as her. You see why people don't want to play as this muscular bitch? I think it would have been better if they made you play as her and give you her backstory before she killed Joel, so you don't have that bad taste in your mouth. It may sound like you hate the game, but that is not the case. I'm just saying how it could have been better and not get the hate it got. But I feel it's time to move on now. So let's talk about something else now. Let's talk about Doom. Animal Crossing to me seems like a very deceptive game. You got this cutesy art style and adorably happy music, but then you got Tom Nook breathing down your neck wondering when he's gonna get his money. Okay, enough joking. Doom is just fucking insane. You got this music pumping you up to absolutely annihilate some demon scum. And these badass brutal glory kills that are just... Jesus Christ. But I feel it's impossible to talk about these two games without mentioning the fact that they came out on the same day. Let me just say that again. These two polar opposite games came out on the same day. Obviously, people made their memes. And a freaking song. March 20th. Oh my, the memes wouldn't stop. And Isabella had this resurgence of popularity making... Oh. Moving on. Wait, no. Helltaker. Just listen. Van Ripper, who you should check out by the way, has art that just works perfectly for the style he's going for. Take that, combine it with Mittsies music, fun puzzles, and fucking demon girls, you got yourself a one-of-a-kind game. Oh yeah, here's the tier list of best girls, and if you don't agree with me, haha, fuck you. Also, it's free on Steam. Just go play the game, damn it. Okay, next is...
Last night,
Sorry guys, I got distracted. I've been following Henry Stickmin since I was living in Thailand, and that's a testament to the reach this game had. It totally changed the environment of Flash games. Yeah, I bet you forgot it was a Flash game. Seeing this series remastered is so nostalgic, and having the endings of infiltrating the airship and fleeing the complex come together to make a whole new ending is just genius, and must have been a hell of a lot of work. In case you don't understand, let me explain. You got this game and this game. Both have multiple endings in them. Okay, cool. In completing the mission, you can choose one ending from each, put them together, and boom, whole new storyline with fails and an ending. There are some paths you can't take. Like, if you work with the government in airship, you obviously can't get betrayed by the Top Hat clan. This makes a grand total of 16 endings. Look, the game's $15 on Steam. You get all the previous games remastered and completing the mission. It's totally worth it. Okay, moving on. Just kidding, it's bonus game time. Among Us is about lying and getting your friends to kill each other till they're all dead. It's made by Puffballs United and is one of these games.
Oh, hey Red, what's up? I barely saw you there. I was struggling with this card thing. You know, it's really screwed up what they try to do to you back there. But don't worry, I voted to save you. Oh my god! What sicko could have done this?
So yeah, $5 for a fun time. Okay, moving on for real. Resident Evil 3, wait, wrong game. Resident Evil 3 Remake is definitely not worth $60. It's at most 3 to 5 hours of gameplay. Contrary to Doom Eternal, which is like 12 hours long, or Last of Us 2, which is like 35 hours, both of which are $60. Now about the game itself, Resident Evil 1 and 2, wait, no. Resident Evil 1 and 2 Remake were awesome. I enjoyed experiencing them after Resident Evil 7, cause I had no idea what this so-called Resident Evil was, but I liked what was going on in 7. 3 was just kinda bland is all, but I am looking forward to this. And that last scene was pretty badass. Okay, next we got, Half-Life Alyx. Yeah, I don't really get a say in this one. I didn't really play it cause the gear kinda cost $1,000. And I didn't really watch it cause I'm lazy, so let's talk about VR instead. The technology for VR is insane, but it's way too expensive. You got the Valve Index going for $1,000? Jesus Christ. Even the Oculus Rift is like $400. Not only that, but you need a high-end PC to be able to run the game and the headset, which is another $500 or more. And not only that, you also need a whole room dedicated to it with wires everywhere. So the long and short of it is fuck you. Carrion. Oh my damn, not enough people played this game. I play a lot of Devolver Digital stuff, so when I heard there's gonna be a game with a reverse horror gimmick and this awesome trailer, I was on it. But there's exactly one issue I have with this game. There is no minimap to speak of. Seriously, I spent a good 20% of this game just trying to find the next place to go. Okay, let's talk about things I like. I mean, just look at this fucking thing. It's fugly as hell, but controlling it is so satisfying. The bigger you get, the harder it is to move, which gives you a choice, whether to keep your health low and have control, or have extra health and abilities for less movement speed. Throughout the game, you get more and more abilities that build on each other, and can be used to kill guys more efficiently, but some abilities can't be used if you're too big. I really wish the AI for the humans were a little bit better. They'll see you and then forget about you 2 seconds later, but when they do see you, they will mess you up. A guy will get in a mech, lock onto you, and start fucking obliterating you. Another guy will pull up a shield you can't penetrate, so you gotta find a way around it and end his existence. It's a lot of fun, but maybe you should wait for a discount to get it. Sekiro, Shadows Die wait a minute. Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Yep, didn't play or watch that one. Skip. Final Fantasy set. Wait a minute, that one came out in 1997. Oh yeah, the remake. So I didn't play or watch this one either, but I like the music and think everyone's reaction to the anime shit was hilarious. But I have zero nostalgia for this one. I know nothing about the original except its turn-based combat and Aerith fucking dies. That's all really, so moving on. Okay, next we got Fall Guys. So I don't think this game is that amazing. Yeah, it's pretty fun, especially with friends, but like, I'd rather play something else for 20 bucks. But there's one aspect of this game I think is outstanding, and no one's talking about. That aspect is the music. Listen to this. Then it hits you with the but out of nowhere comes and that's just the main theme. All the music in Fall Guys slams. I personally think the game is okay, but if you got 20 bucks lying around and want to play a fun game with your friends that just happens to have some high quality music, go ahead and do that. Now, let's see what we got here. Crap, Cyberpunk, god damn it. So, I was thinking making this video would take a lot longer, like 2 months or so. But I'm like 90% done with it already, which is good and all, but I was really looking forward to talking about this one. I'll just have to make a separate video later. So this game has been a thing for 7 years, and it's probably more than that, because that's when the title reveal trailer came out. So that means the people on this game have been working on it for 8 years. I think this comment really sums up how long it's been since that trailer came out. And it was made a year ago. Look, this game is gonna be something special, and know it. Go get a goddamn PS4 or 5, but not an Xbox if you don't have one, and go get this game. At this point, every single mission is gonna be its own game.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Okay, now it's time to talk about the random shit I did this year. Oh, some of these games I'm going to talk about didn't come out this year? Does it sound like I give a shit? Dead by Daylight got a cool update. I don't know how the hell they got Konami to give them the sauce for Pyramid Head. I played Borderlands 2 with a friend, that was fun. Voice acting in that one is on point. Celeste kicked my ass. Halo Infinite exists. Maneater.
It's like GTA if you were a shark.
Is there anything else I played this year? Team Fortress 2 is still going on strong, but I'm a little bitch so I play as engineer. Oh, there's this game called Into the Breach, and it's fun as hell. I got that one for free on Epic Games. I saw Dunkey talking about it and thought it sounded pretty cool. Terraria got its final update. I'm obviously sad this is the end, but it's nice to see a conclusion to this game. Also, the modding community has got you covered if you want to play some more. Enter the Gungeon still catches me by surprise. Still haven't gotten all the freaking items, even though I have 130 hours on the game. Arknights is a game I know I spend way too much time on. It's a gacha game, but it has actual strategy and some pristine artwork with an aesthetic that I'm very fond of. The story kinda sucks though, but don't worry, I didn't spend a single cent. Even though I wanted to. Shadowverse was a game I played. I think it's a pretty fun card game, but I don't really know if a plebeian who has never played Hearthstone is allowed to have an opinion on the topic of card games. Never played Portal 1 and 2 till now. Valve really knows their shit. I swear one day I'll play Half-Life and Left 4 Dead. Finally finished A Night in the Woods. Love the soundtrack of this one. I was heartbroken to find out the guy who designed and programmed the game as well as make the music I love so much to be dead. It's not a recent thing. thing, it happened like a year ago. He was a talented person and I wish I had experienced the game sooner. It's really good shit. You should go play it. Let's see, No Man's Sky got a new update. Awesome stuff. Death Stranding is a game I played this year. But we don't talk about that game. Steve from Minecraft is in Smash now. His attacks are very nice and all, but I'm wondering how that's gonna translate into gameplay. He can make a sword to increase his DPS and use a fishing rod to bring a guy towards him. I just hope it's all balanced, unlike some characters. Ahem. Speaking of Minecraft, the Nether update happened this year. Minecraft's popularity just blew up again this year, and you got people like Dream and Technoblade leading the charge.
Oh my god, it's Ori 2!
Good game. Oh shit, the price for the PS5 came out, and it's much better than I expected. $400 for the digital version isn't that bad. I thought it was gonna be double that. Wasn't there this other console that came out? Nah, I don't think so. I finally got to play Breath of the Wild, and I did so by stealing my brother's Switch. I gotta say, it was quite amazing. It has this charm to it that just keeps you playing, and the open world aspect adds to the experience instead of detracting from it. You know what else I played by stealing my brother's Switch? A Hand Time, which I could argue is better than Breath of the Wild in some aspects. Especially the controls and the characters. Don't get me wrong, I like some of the characters in Breath of the Wild, but the way it's made means you don't meet characters that often. Which is its good point, but Hand Time on the other hand is absolutely insane. The characters are funny, the boss fights are awesome. The music! Perfect. And then Breath of the Wild is over here with a Both games have completely different styles of gameplay, so neither of them is better than the other. Just go play both of them. Okay, Genshin Impact. Here we go. So this game is definitely a completely original idea with gameplay elements and animations that have never been seen before. Look, I'm not gonna pretend that everything in this game is original, but I'm gonna be honest and say that I had fun playing it. Especially when I played co-op with someone. I think the memes are pretty funny and some of the gameplay elements are surprisingly fun to play around with. Overall, a pretty fun game. But the delivery of some of the lines are a little dumb even for me. And also, it's a gacha game, so there are some in-game purchases, but if you get past all that, you will have fun. Guys, Flash is gonna get yeeted from existence this year in December. I love Flash games, even the shitty ones. I remember those days in Thailand when I went with my mom to her work in Khon Kaen just for me to spend the entire day on Friv or Newgrounds playing these games. So it pissed me off a fair bit that they're getting rid of it because they didn't want their popular animation software to be confused with their obsolete web plugin that was being phased out. What the fuck? Whatever, the point is, it's gonna suck, but don't worry, there are those out there archiving as many games as possible so you can keep enjoying them. And okay guys, I think that's all I really got for this long ass video. Thanks for stopping by and I hope you enjoyed watching, cause I really enjoyed making this. I've never really made anything like this, so sorry for some of the stupidity in the lines and editing. I'm not very good at this. Anyway, if there's clips you want to find that were in this video, you can go get those in the description. Also, the little OCs you saw throughout the video are made by my friend Waffle Paws. It's thanks to her that I got this thing done. Anyways, I think that's all I got. Look forward to making more of these. Now get the hell out!